I'm with John Bagiu, who's Area Director Central Europe for FlexLink. How's the show going, John?
Actually quite good. The show is really excellent. We started well the first couple of days with a lot of visitors from Europe, Germany, Nordic and further on. And during the weekend it was a lot of people coming from long distance like Japan and China and the Arabic countries, South America and further on. Quite good show.
Okay, well, just a background for our viewers. First, I think if you just outline what FlexLink is all about, and then I'd like you to tell me how it has been, because you've been part of the Croatia group for about 3 years, I think now.
That's correct. Well, first about FlexLink. FlexLink, we interconnect machines in a smart way. That's actually what we do, but this is our birth. We still do the same thing. And Croatia acquired FlexLink, well, roughly 3 years ago. So our role in Croatia is, of course, to continue what we are doing great. In other words, the integration business with FlexLink. But in addition, our role is also to interconnect the Croatia sister company machines to, from the customer point of view, to create some kind of a totally integrated, complete line. That's what we are aiming at.
Now, that sort of clustering effect that your customer base gets by you being part of Croatia, I mean, I could imagine there must be very, very many benefits of being part of such a big group.
It's a lot of benefits because we get access to the bigger scope, so that's a big benefit. We also have a good trust effect, having really fantastic sister companies in the Croatia group, of course. And in addition, it's also very challenging. It's very challenging sure. to be a part of this exciting opportunity.
Has being part of Croatia extended your customer base in any way?
Well, not so much extended. I would say it's roughly within the same customer base, all the big names we had before and we still do. The main difference is not the names further on, it's the depth and the height, which is the process we are covering. That's the main difference, I would say.
Now, you're very well known in the dry sort of product area and conveying dry products, but I believe you're moving into semi-wet now.
Yeah, we've been in the dry segment many years. That's again our birth, really. Since 3 years back, we've been moving into the semi-wet area, and today, or at this trade show, we introduce, let's say, the bigger wave entering into this semi-wet industry with roughly the same type of design ideas we had from the dry side. Yes.
I imagine, though, that must require some care and consideration in the construction of your conveying lines. I mean, food hygiene is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It's completely different. The dry and the semi-wet is completely different, and let us show that a little bit later what we mean with it. But it's very important. The drainage aspect, the self-drainage aspect is very important. The cleaning aspect is very important. Normally, as we understand it from our customer discussions, normally the cleaning takes sometimes 30-40% of the total production time. And we've been working a lot with this topic and designing the equipment in such a way so we can maybe reach half of that time for the cleaning purposes, as one example.
Absolutely, 40%. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of downtime. That's an expensive.
This is what we received as information from our customers.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, what sort of customers have you been seeing here at the show this week?
Well, customers in the packaging industry, of course. I would say all the international customers have been here visiting, all the named or famous brands, I would say, have been here. I don't know how to answer this question because it's it's quite wide.
Well, we always wonder, because you've obviously invested an enormous amount in being here at Interpack. Yes. I mean, this is, I can't imagine the cost of putting this machinery into the show. So what do you always hope to get out of a show? Is it sales, or is it profile, or is it leads? What is the big sort of takeaway for a company like FlexLink?
Well, it's very much about image. I would say that's very important. And image today is business tomorrow. So that's very important. And of course, to get leads, leads is very important as well. That's normally a business opportunity the next 3 or maybe 6 months. And normally we And I sort of believe in this case as well, in this trade show, that we will get really good business opportunities coming from this trade show. So it's a business and image combined.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I have to say that it's probably one of the most attractive stands in the exhibition.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And you're to be complimented. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I'm here with Fredrik Boberg, who's sales manager for FlexLink, and behind us, of course, is an integrated line running, and it's demonstrating two things. First of all, FlexLink conveying systems, but what we're really talking about is production logistics, aren't we? And the benefit of a clustered group of companies all contributing towards one-stop solutions.
Yes, that's correct.
So just run through it. I mean, what is happening behind us, Fredrik?
Well, this is an example where we have integrated equipment from HAPA, Lettuce, ADMV. It's printing, inspection, it's robotics. An example of what FlexLink can do in the Quisia group, but also in the market in general, integrating lines.
Who inside Croatia coordinates this kind of integration?
It's FlexLink's role, I would say. So, yeah, that's the part we would take care of. And it's not only connecting the machines, it's also about managing the complete efficiency of the complete line, balancing the different speeds and takt times of machines. It's also about monitoring efficiency and bottlenecks and stop causes and stuff like that. So it's more than just conveying.
It seems like a very compact system. The way that you've arranged it, it looks like you've made the optimum use of space that's available for this kind of system.
Yes, I mean, we're also trying to reuse all the resources available, and space is one important resource or asset. And we're known for being three-dimensional in the conveying system, so that's one part of it, yes.
And the sort of products that would be going down this line, would they be dry, would they be wet? Is there any difference between the two?
Yeah, I mean, this application is a more classic FlexLink application for dry products. But recently we're expanding into the more wet food production as well.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because just over here, in fact, is something that is completely new. Shall we walk over and have a look?
Yes.
So just tell me, Fredrik, what have we got here? And it's obviously attracting a lot of interest, I can see.
Yeah, this is a new, brand new WLX wide conveyor. It's designed for hygienic production and high efficiency, meaning that you should make the cleaning very efficient and get a very good result from a hygienic point of view.
Perhaps you'd like to point out some of the details on it. The belt itself, is that wider than usual? It looks wider than usual.
Yeah, for FlexLink we have a similar system in aluminum as well, but we're not really known for the wide belts. But this is a second launch of a wide belt, the stainless range.
And it's made of stainless steel, is that correct? Yeah. And all the component parts too.
Yes, all the components are made of stainless steel, and it's all designed for easy cleaning and efficient cleaning. You can see here all the parts are standing out. We don't have any pockets or hollow profiles or anything like that.
Now, I know your colleague was saying that sometimes the downtime, the cleaning and maintenance, can take up to about 40% of the available time on the shift. I mean, this system presumably cuts that considerably, is that right?
Yes. So what we've done here is to design everything to be efficient. When you're cleaning, it's getting very clean and it's fast. For example, we are only displacing or removing instead of removing parts. So everything you displace but not remove. So you just fold the arms back again, then you can run very quickly. So the result is two, you save time and you get a very high level of hygienic standards in your production.
And all this tooling is done by FlexLink, I believe, is that right?
Yes, all the parts are tool bound, like this one here, the stainless cast iron, all these parts here are tool bound, so high quality, repeatability, and we can also have a design which allows for better hygienic properties.
Which is essential in the food industry, increasingly so, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, as far as we understand, the market is having higher and higher demands on hygienic due to less preserving content in the food. You want to have longer shelf life. So all these aspects gives the requirement on higher hygienic.
In moving from or extending out from dry to wet or semi-wet products, that brings in a completely new customer base, I imagine. Now, have you had any benefit from being part of Croatia in researching that customer base and identifying your likely sales prospects?
Yes, of course, the fast-moving consumer goods market is the main market for Croatia. So with Croatia together, we of course have access to other customers and other reputation at the customer base. So we are having more open doors for this, I think, together with Croatia.
We wish you well with the product. It looks very good, and I hope you have great success. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.